cut it open and dig in. I do have a sweet tooth.
Well, yeah, it just goes to show the energy levels through the day, though.
Yeah.
How that affects our work. So does everyone kind of know that about each other, like when people are at their peak and when they're not, because it works so closely together?
We do. I guess we do know each other quite well and can read each other really, really well. Everyone's doing something different all the time. So, like I said, as my routine is kind of a little bit all over the place, but quite diverse and varies day to day. I think so is everyone else's. I mean, there's scheduled things that everyone does, whether it be roasting, workshop, packing orders to go out on deliveries. All those things are scheduled and rely on you being quite timely. But then everything else is. There's some room to move there. Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
So what time do you usually finish then if you're in at 8?
I usually stay back till 5:30.
It's quite a big day, really.
Yeah. That's early on in the week when I don't have the boys. But then on a Wednesday and Thursday, I'll take off at around 3:30, thereabouts, or 4 o'clock, and go and collect them after school.
Yeah, that's good to have that flexibility there.
Yeah, that's really great.
So what would you do in the evening when you don't have the boys and when you do?
Okay, when I don't have the boys? Again, varies. Like last night, I was happy just to go home and I'll cook myself some dinner. It's usually something pretty quick and easy. There's usually wine. Yes, there's wine. And what did I do last night? I caught up on a little bit of housework, folders and washing. Nothing very exciting at all. And then I watched. Have you been paying attention? It's my guilty Monday night pleasure.
I haven't heard of that. Is it hosted by that guy with the grey hair?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I always forget. A panel of
funny guy
comedians and they go through the weekly news and it's quite entertaining.
Oh, good.
And I really like that, so I'll watch that, or I'll pop on some Netflix. And I recently got into Ugly Delicious cooking.
I haven't seen that yet, but I just watched Fat, Salt, Acid, Heat. Have you seen it yet?
No, but I've been told about it.
So beautiful and good, and just makes you feel so happy about food and life.
Okay.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
But is Ugly Delicious great as well?
Yeah. They focus on one type of food for the entire episode, and they just go through the different types of pizza, for instance, was the first one that I ever watched. And there's obviously your traditionalists who think pizza should be made a certain way with certain ingredients, but then they visited a restaurant in Japan, and they were making pizza traditional but using different set of ingredients, and there was a bit of a discussion about should a pizza be made with authentic Italian ingredients, or is it okay to
mix it?
And use the ingredients that you have at hand rather than importing from Italy. It was just an interesting discussion about what should be and what shouldn't be on a pizza. Yeah, it's pizza.
Oh, we'll put that on next. That's a good one. So it sounds like it's just relaxing time.
It's relaxing time. It is. I guess I don't go out very much. Bit of a homebody, and I like my quiet time.
You need your quiet time to recharge. Some people say introvert, extrovert, or what have you.
I do. I mean, I like catching up with friends as well. I'm going to catch up with a girlfriend this evening for dinner, and that'll be really nice. But I don't mind going home and just being on my own and recharging and being quiet. Yeah, it's
And
good.
it must be nice as a mum as well. I've got a friend who's recently separated and has the divide as well.
Yeah.
And she's just actually, it's been really difficult obviously, but it's also been kind of amazingly life-affirming because she kind of almost has the best of both worlds now. She has her kids, but she's also got her alone time.
Yeah.
Like if you've got a supportive partner who can. So how's that experience been for you?
It's been really good. We've been really lucky. I think from the beginning when we separated, we ensured that everything was for the benefit of the boys, so that the transition was as seamless as possible, and we would work together to make sure that they were always happy and just know that we're still a family unit. And so they still felt that. So it's been really positive. You know, we actually went to Thailand all together. It was challenging. It had its challenges for sure, but it was really great. The boys loved it. Yeah, that was really really cool. So yeah, we get along really well. We talk when we have to, more so about the boys. And, you know, we're not going to hang out all the time. But yeah, no, the relationship works well.
Yeah, you just don't hear that many separation success stories normally.
Yeah,
it's not something that's spoken about.
Yeah,
and I should say also, I'll send you the interview back. So anything you don't have to, if you're like actually don't put that in. Yeah, you'll get a chance to see.
Yeah, no, all good.
Just the tangents can.
Yeah.
It's all part of your life, I guess.
Yeah.
And okay, so then if you did have the boys in the afternoon,
it's pick up from school. It's go home. They're hungry. They're always hungry. So it's make them a quick snack. They'll have their playtime, I guess, or reading time. It's a hard one. You know, trying to get them to do some reading or just they don't get homework, which is fine. They're in primary school. But you know, TV is a no-no, so they have to either play, which is fun. They love Lego, so they usually play with their Lego while I make them a quick snack, and then I'll dive straight into making dinner, at which point I try to get them to read at that time, and that's really challenging. I think reading is really important. You know, and they enjoy it. It's just, you know, they don't want to be told that they should read. So there's usually a little negotiation that goes on. Like, well, if we do this now, we can read later. So it's, you know, so there's usually a little bit of that going on while I make us a dinner, and we'll sit down all together and eat, and then it's showers and chill time or reading if they didn't do it earlier. And I like to sit with them and do something, whether it's reading with them, which I really quite like actually, or playing Uno, something.
Yeah, it's so fascinating because like kids, you really do see the routine and the habits that you need to try to instill, and then as adults we forget, like even having a reading habit now as an adult can be
it's really
like
hard.
You're still a child, like no, I don't want to read.
I would love to have more time to, or make more time to read. When I was in Thailand, I read 2 books. I had a lot of time by the pool where I could do that, but it felt so good to be able to do that.
So do you have a similar bedtime, but like in both kind of scenarios?
I guess I do. I guess I try and be in bed by 10 still. Once they've showered and gone to bed, I'll usually make their lunch and my lunch at that time. And if there's some time for downtime for me, just to unwind, watch some telly or scroll through Instagram or something, as I think a lot of us do now. Google something really, I don't know, weird, something pops into your head like how to, I don't know, make a certain food or something, so you start to Google it and that leads you to other things. So there's usually a little bit of that going on, and then I'm just off to bed, exhausted. Have you got a good habit of like not, what I've had to work on recently is not bringing my phone into my room. So I've just banned it completely because of the scroll. That's so good. I've not, no, because what I do at bedtime, I guess the thing about my bedtime routine mention is that I listen to theta waves. Like, yeah.
Me too.
Do you?
Yeah, like white noise kind of thing. Is it the same thing?
Yeah. I guess.